Here now is a story of inspiration filled with inspiration. It's part of our series, My Ohio, with Leon Bibb.
And as Leon will show us, each of us has gifts. What is important in this, though, is to use that gift. And here's Leon.
Follow your passions. That's what I believe. Passions do not always put money in your pocket, but they can give you a wealth far beyond the dollar. Story of a man who found happiness a long time ago in his work. For him, what is important is what gives him life. So come along with me, with a man who has long known his wealth was right at his artistic fingertips.
Moving portrait of an artist at work. His passion points to paints and pictures. Following from such fertile thought and artistic touch is what tens of thousands of members of theater audiences have seen for decades. At work is a scenic designer with hundreds of theatrical and television productions under his belt.
So that means I've painted hundreds of backdrops.
Introducing Bob Cothran. East Coast Theater and Television knew his work. Retired now, but still working, a volunteer. Home is the retirement community of Kendall at Oberlin. When Bob Cothran moved in a few years ago, it was because of Kendall's encouragement for retired residents to follow their passions. His heart was always theater scenic design.
There are bound to be occasions they're going to need pictures drawn and things made. So it keeps me going.
They need you here.
And I need them.
Aware of his Broadway and off-Broadway stage work, someone said, "Bob, we want to put on a production." He jumped, showing the retirement center staff what he could do.
Since the faces of the cube are just circles now, that leaves triangular openings at each corner of the box.
Celebrating the winter solstice, when autumn slips into winter, residents put on a show. It was Cothran who designed and built the set for actors and singers.
All the chorus members will process in, carrying the sun and the moon and the stars.
This is what you do.
Exactly.
This is what you've done.
I love hearing that.
81 and still active. For years he taught theater and scenic design in universities. In designing sets and painting backdrops, he works to complement, not compete, with actors on stage.
You think about, what does the world look like to a person like that? And you try to help the audience see the world that that person inhabits.
Shakespeare once said that the whole world is a stage, and each person plays a part in it. Bob Cothran takes that one step further. He creates some of the scenic design of the stage. For him, this production is life. You're back on Broadway.
There you are.
With eyes for what could be, Cothran sees theater. We are surrounded by it, he insists. Cothran improves settings and sets moods where needed. Theater, yes, but more. Life.
And you've got a chance to dig into it and do it. That's what life is. That's what life is for.
Ah, we get the picture. In My Ohio, I'm Leon Bibb.
Footnote to the story: at Kendall at Oberlin Retirement Center, residents are encouraged to follow dreams and passions. Woodworkers, model airplane makers, weavers, singers, all find deep meaning in their gifts. Among them, Bob Cothran, the scenic designer still working the stage and part of My Ohio. I'm Leon.